Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ADMP. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Again, each of these represents 30 minutes. I bring that up because I'm assuming there is some sort of news or something that came out, but you can see the final hour of the day, which would be the combination of those two volume bars there. So 30 minutes plus 30 minutes is that final hour. Huge volume came in, and the price reacted very nicely with it. Was alerted pretty early on in our chat room. I'm not sure if anybody actually took the trade, but regardless, crazy move. So let's get some levels of support mapped out, then we can talk areas of resistance. So in order for support, it's going to scrunch up the chart here a little bit more, just to make sure I'm not missing out on any context there, and also to kind of point out where these key levels are. And really the big key level that stands out to me is this point right here at, we'll call it $4.65. Why is $4.65 so important? Well, going back through the history of the chart, and I realize it's hard to see, but you can see a lot of price congestion right around this area. Right there, price temporarily broke above it, but then fell back below. Immediately, rejected by it there. Immediately rejected there, slightly up above it. Once again, immediately rejected by it there. Slightly got up above it, but a price eventually fell back below. So the point here that I'm trying to convey is that right around 465, give or take a little bit, that has been a very stubborn area of resistance. But now that the price is broken above it today, this is where we circle back to a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So by no means am I saying the price is headed back down there, but let's just take kind of an extreme example and say that the price actually comes all the way down there, bounces around, and then heads back up. Even if that were to happen, what would you have from the big picture perspective? Well, you'd still have a set of lows right there. Previous set of lows would be down there. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. So from the grand scheme of things, given the large nature of today's move, it's actually created quite a bit of wiggle room where the price could pull back a long ways. And really, as long as it's above that green line, then the price still has plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And over time, that's what it's all about. Higher bases over long stretches of time is how those long-term uptrends are built. So that's mainly what I wanted to focus on here. Yeah, breaking levels of resistance is important and stuff, but top priority right now after such a crazy move is really just going through a healthy consolidation and building a higher base. So let's see how things close out the week tomorrow and see if the bulls can build that stair step up above 465 or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.